Let's see if everything is right. Yes! Hello Blender folks, welcome back. This is Gnomes, and we are making here this original character of mine for a sci-fi-ish universe, 3D cartoon universe. So this is Aisha, and she is an artist, a painter, a designer, whatever. So here let's get the soundtrack. Hold on folks. Yes. So here's the list. You see it's not too much, but actually this is hyper condensed. Last time I was doing this cloth modeling after having the model sheet, right, of the cloths done. So this time there are a little more details, not details, there are additional elements of clothing that I need to finish off here. Basically not too many, just some remaining stuff. So if I'm able to do this tonight in the following 2 hours, that will be great. I think it's fairly possible because what remains is relatively the other stuff were bigger and maybe a bit more complicated. I don't know, because these are more like accessories and they can be tricky as well. So let's see. According to the model sheet here, so we have the shoes, and the belt, and this accessory, and the shirt. Yeah. So indeed this let's start with the shirt, but to do this maybe I'll need to reassess the I cannot count with the model sheet of the body. I haven't rescaled it. I could try to do that, but no, let's just skip the clothes. So what I have to keep in mind is that the breasts of this character are smaller than the template, which is yeah, so I'll have to I'll adjust those, refine later, so I don't really need that right now. Let's see what I can do here to simplify the settings here. Alright, you see that, oh, this is okay. Some things I'm changing as I go to the modeling, right? Yes, so for the shirt I will use the body. It's low poly, like sort of super low poly, not hyper, not medium, in between, super low poly as I call it. So here let's select this body, and I'm gonna pick the mesh that seems to be adequate for that. I don't know how can I, oh yeah, I remember. So for her I've made it to reach here. Yeah, it will be less than that, but okay, let's pick that, and maybe this will be the, I don't have a back view, but it shouldn't go below that. So this, let's hide this, so that will be this mesh here actually. Alright, and then actually let's pick that too. Why this is not, there might be a seam there. This is or this is selected by select linked by material, no, by normal, by no, there, yeah, probably there was a seam there that strangely it's selecting the hiding is not helping. Strange. What is happening here that I cannot? Maybe I need faces. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, faces. So now it's worked. So let's shift D that. P, not a secret here, folks. Regular technique of cloth. So we're gonna transform this into Aisha shirt. And I'm gonna bring this down here to clothes, and maybe I should give this some better. Yeah, so let's call this, yeah, the shirt might be the first one. So shirt we'll call, she might have some hair accessories, so let's do this for 2 shirts. Then three manto, 3A maybe. Actually, why 3? No, this is the, yeah, so 2B, 2A, 2B, this is 2C. So this is like mount pocket, yeah. M pocket, mantle pocket. Then things here. Yeah, I'm going to top to bottom, so just to keep some sort of order. So that will be the waist area, so that will be 3. No, actually this hakama is 4. Or maybe I should call all this the bottom part. Yeah, so 3C hakama, that is it. That will simplify. So 1 will be for the head, if there's any. I do something for the, maybe earrings, maybe probably something on the hair there. We're gonna see. Alright, then now that I have here, let's see. It has some shrink wrap eyelid. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Subdivision is okay. Geometry node, no, not this mask. So just a subdivision as it were, and a mirror modifier. That's fine. And then I'm going to change this to cloth maybe. Yeah, it is taking some. Yeah, this is something. I see. It has a darker color, so I need some, not some urgently, but it will be nice if I have some better materials to do this. For now, maybe I should change her skin here of the body, since she has already clothes, I think. So if I select by material here on this selection, yes, so maybe I can paint all that with yeah, it's the same material. Yeah, this is looking cool. I have never okay, so here we're gonna probably do some It's the same mesh, exactly the same. So I'm going to use a deform, no, generate solidify and bring it before maybe. I never know this order, so anyways, solidify. Why it is not working? No, it is working, but oh, it's offsetting in the wrong direction. Alright, so I wanted to in both directions. Okay, that's not too bad. And here, why can I parent this to? Usually, this should be parented to the. How are parented accessories parented to bones, right? Not to the. Yeah. So I'll just leave it like that. So let's change the materials here to before. Let me see. Solidify and subdivide. Subdivide and then solidify. Yeah, makes more sense because then it's already subdivide. Then it solidifies the expand the subdivided mesh procedurally. So I think that this will be better. Sometimes it's not. There are certain cases that it's better to do the opposite. Here I did the inverse apparently. But the result seems mostly the same, so yeah, never mind. Some strange, I think this is just because of the geometry, lack of smoothing. Yeah, maybe a little better, but it's not terrible. Okay, let's change this shirt color. So this may be a material, maybe this I use. I don't know. There's this. No, this is terrible. This is glossy. Just this for now. Set the color, but the velvet was better, right? Do you have any other coat? This is not very nice. Well, it could work for this, just for this display, but it's too dark. But that's a nice contrast. At least it gives some variation. Okay, so let's see if I can go to the original. Yes. So how I'm gonna dress this. So apparently there is a way to do this with some shading, which is a smart solution. So instead of cutting the geometry and disrupting it, there will be a way to hide the geometry with some shading of transparency. Advantage, well, disadvantage, it needs some work around with the shaders, not too nodes, shading nodes, not too hard, but it needs a texture map like a manually painted map usually to have this sort of factor. And yes, it is like not clean mesh. Basically the mesh is always right. You don't solve the mesh in the end, it's just a trick that, so you could, but by preserving the original meshes, it makes rigging so much easier. So I'm thinking now for this skin tight clothes shirt. Yeah, a lot of problems could derive from that. Hold on, folks. I'm thinking if it... Now, I think there was a problem though with the technique regarding the solidify modifier. There may be some drawback that I didn't consider totally. But these shapes, yeah, to conform. Yeah, there are a lot of shapes here on this that would be very hard to get them right through if I start distorting this mesh. Although there is a technique, like just start to cutting. Like, yeah, like trying to maintain the faces, the planner of the faces. So let's try that. So if that doesn't work very well, can always readdress this with yeah, I can always reduplicate that and find a better way with the shader nodes, right? So I can GG this, so try to maintain the locations. It's very hard to see, right? Let's already delete some faces here. So this mesh can suffer a lot from the rigging part. It's very easy to have this disrupted. Okay, now here. Of course, can have some other shapes here. I'm not sure. Why not? As for this place, yeah, I'm very concerned about these meshes here. Hold on, not too fast, not so fast. There we go. I think that will be that. Here I'm already exaggerating, creating some crazy mesh that is... So in principle, many methods, different methods will work anyways, but there are some methods which are just better for precision and much less headache. So because this is low poly, I'm trying to be very simplifying these meshes, so that's why I'm trying to... This is 0.3, right? So decrease shift -1, shift E 0.3. No, shift E 0.3. There we go. Why do I have this? Oh, of course, it's just because the body shouldn't be here if I want to be looking at that precision. There's also here. If I just GG here, I can probably get the same results. Well, here I don't have reference anymore, so maybe I'll do that. Let's try to show this again. Right, that seems to work. think we can join that. Yeah, for now that might work. All right. This is too thick. Yeah, it remains too thick. So there are some problems there, but the general look seems to be adequate. Yes, we can accept this. What is this? Why I'm looking at this? Yeah, clear intersections here, so I don't know why these are happening. Well, sometimes it's not even rigged, so I don't know why this is happening. So in this case I'll just, yeah, maybe I can pick all the mesh and just scale on X, then scale on Y. Yeah, scale on all angles and try to do some smoothing here. Yeah, actually let's smooth everything. This part, for some reason, maybe it's just some shading effect, or is there some, there's face missing. Okay, let's go back. If there is going back, maybe there isn't. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know anymore. There's just a hole there. Some shapes here are bizarre. Yeah. That I want to... Well, that is the mesh that I had, right? So it's problem of the base model. It looks good. It's look more or less good on the subject. I should check this. So there'll be more revisions for the for later. But here the important thing is that we have this more or less working as I wanted. I will make some adjustments here. Try to get something that might be a bit more original, I don't know. let's try this merge at last. There we go. If I could get rid of this, maybe another. Basically, I'm just sketching out those shapes in hoping that I'll get anything interesting, but it's hard. Let's get this add a 0.5 here, so it's no. Shift E1, I don't know, maximize. It's still not working. Is that even working? No, it's not working. Now it worked, okay, but results are terrible. So how can why this thing should be doing something, these creases, but they seem very ineffective. Ah, the subdivision is causing it a lot of strange behaviors, that's it. No wonder it is not very nice. Alright, let's leave at this for now. It's not super good, but or just a little more here. Let's do this something. Doesn't make too much sense, but just give some variation there. And yeah, it's just for the navel that it's would be, oh, it's right there, so maybe that will be fine. Can probably shrink this a little. There'll be a belt on top of this, so it's fine. Okay, so the shirt is okay. I was able to use some material that saved the day for now. I don't want to be touching on those shaders right now on the course of this modeling, but it would be, yeah, if I just could get a few more next time for preparing those things, right? Or work offline and bring them. Okay, model sheet. Okay, so one piece of cloth done. Then we have the, okay, the belt, it should be simple. Let's maybe use some mesh from the body. Well, let be this one, Shift D, P, selection. Aisha, no, hold on, this is mesh. A belt, it's like a, not totally a belt, centurion, something like, yeah, belt, whatever. For now, maybe I'll, so here this has, yeah, I should stop duplicating this. It has too many stuff going on here, and here too much data, right? So here we can just get this, some velvet for now, or maybe coat, I'll decide later. Extrude here to the center, clipping. And there are two. GG. I think too dark, this should help. This is low poly, so I think I can simplify this in just this. Ah, but there is rigging. Yeah, so rigging, maybe we won't be able to. We'll be forced to do a little more. Yeah, more, very likely. Yeah, so you can try to replicate these shapes. Let's use proportional editing. Yeah, I could also try to snap faces on top of that. Why not? I think, no, let's not do that. I have to hide the body for that too, and it might be a good idea, but let's do this now. I think the shape of the belt is need to be more organized than the one of the trousers, the hakama, so that's why I don't really intend to be snapping it on it. Could work as a better starting condition for real, for maybe hide here also. This would be like solidified in both direction, I think. GG. Let's scale. Yeah, so here let's make another one of those. Right, so I'm trying to get it ahead of the trousers, avoiding intersections as, by default, but then having the base shape, right? Then, yeah, that seems to be, let's see for the, yeah, I don't have a good shape here for, well, I followed the trousers, so it's not too bad. But yeah, indeed it could be improved. It's already suffering intersections, so this is a problem. Then there will be another piece on front, so maybe this doesn't need to be, maybe it can be the same object, yeah. So let's shift D here and move it. Ah, it is stuck. Alright, so shift D. Now it worked. Let's change the material here, maybe cloth, just now the cloth is not working for this. I have an alternative, maybe these boots, yeah. Not bevels, so let's just do a thing here and another here. This, let's take off all the, I want this to be a bit sharper, so 0.4, and this can actually be 0.3. This can be even sharper. It's not exactly the material that I'd like to have, but for now that can be an okay solution. I'm not gonna solve all the intersections because I can solve this by solving the cloth right there. Maybe we can inset this with a offset, no, boundary, no. Why the inset is not working now? Oh yeah, need some. Yeah, I don't know where's the option, but it doesn't seem to be working as I wanted, so let's just do this. Control X, no. Merge at last, merge at last, no, that didn't work. Okay, I cannot delete edge then. Yeah, so it's not super clean here, but that should work. Then I get Shift E1. No, it's not working. Shift E1. Alright, so should I have Shift E1? Now yes, okay, some in-between stuff needed to be. I need to make this straight, which is, I've lost the opportunity. Well, I can, it doesn't need to be straight, but yeah, I could align it to the z-axis if I wanted. No, let's just do something visual. Might be okay to have a slight curvature. And okay, and here I don't know if it's too too simplistic, but the model should, oh yeah, maybe, no, let's not do that. Yeah, there's something about the character design that needs to be improved there the way I would like to have that done, so let's just leave like that for now. Some sort of strange combination. Then move this here a little closer. I'm gonna use the solidify modifier here, so after, and then at 0 and or inwards. No, let's leave it 0 then. Yeah, that also works. So what I can try to do is here, just gonna pick this one, try to bring it closer here. Okay, this is nice. Then I'll just gonna get, could have also another material on this thing. GG. Shift E -1, Shift E 0.4, and here I'm gonna get this material, I don't know, this one, or just this velvet thing. And here I'd like to have some more, something with these simplistic materials, but I don't know what. With this geometry there's little I can do. interesting. We can make something here, even if that doesn't make sense. It's sci-fi. Okay, not too bad. I like that there's this contrast, the white in the top, then it sort of splits in some strange way, although we could maybe bring this. Yes, it creates an interesting effect. Though it's simple, it seems to be effective. Then there's the other accessories and the shoes. Yes. So for the other accessory, let's. Why don't I use the conventional techniques, right? Of doing curve objects. Yes, alright, let's try that. No, let's not do that. Another live stream, I can, it's simple here, it's not, just a single object will be nice here. So let's get this one, Shift D, and P, selection. Then I'm gonna call this pouch, belt, pouch 3B. So I'm gonna take off the mirror modifier, and well, no, something went wrong. Of course, I deleted the mirror modifier of the wrong object. There it is. Okay, so maybe I can rotate these vertices here. I'm not sure exactly how that will work, but should be just straight here. This probably should work also with a solidify modifier. We'll delete all the creases here for now. We'll decide later. Yeah, so I want some alignment here. For this one, maybe we do some. This should be enough. I don't know how this will go inside the belt. have to find a way. So yeah, this is looking fine. I probably should duplicate this thing. Or why don't I do a mirror? A different mirror modifier. On the y-axis like that, yes. Ah, no. The mirror needs to adapt to the body, and it's not symmetric, right? So what I can do, however, just apply this mirror now. On object mode, apply, so I have this thing there too. Yeah, I should do this after I have more work, right? But turn off this for a moment. GG. Alright, then what I'm gonna do is get all these. And Shift E, maybe 0.7. Do the same here and here. Shift E 0.7. Nice. Maybe this I can change the color here, the material. Maybe give this yeah, this one is better. Alright. And then for the pouch, yeah, how to design that. So let's see. It's very simple, but let's try to visualize. I didn't even make it a great feature, so let's try with some connection here. Extrude this, then extrude this. Make something like that. Let's respect the curvature here, proportional editing. Smooth this out, maybe. Let's eliminate these ones first. Like no, actually let's just paint this on a different material here. So I can hide all that. Shift E, take it off, change to velvet everything, Shift E 0.3. Yeah, so maybe too large, yeah, too big, so well, to be fair, we could make something like that too. Topology of this thing. Well, the fact that it is open now, has an opening, but this is not good. Need some geometry for this. Yeah. J. Shift is 0.3, right? maybe we need some geometry here, right? And yeah, we could get some, let's say, or instead okay, so what about this? Yes, looks interesting. Maybe a little deformed here on the side. Let's try to reshape that part. And hold on, the soundtrack is a little got. Okay, let's go back here with big proportional editing here. Then with the solidify works very well for this stuff. Here some clipping might be just so fine. The bag going outside here, no, this is not very nice. This is the contrary, right? So I have to adapt this yeah, this is certainly not a good idea. Alright, so I'll have to do something about that, but otherwise, anyways, have here here, right? And yeah, this material here creates some bad interaction with the yeah, this is subtle. Yeah, this is better. So basically I have to rig maybe those things, the base poles outside here, like stretched apart, and then physics resolve it. With gravity that might be a bit stretched, but for posing it will be always alright. Just accept that it will be a symmetric rate. Why not? That's fine. Then for the shoes, yes. So right now I think it's a bit too late, folks. I will have to finish now, but this was great progress because those things took a while and a little challenging, but we were successful here, and the appearance is looking good despite very simple stuff. So yeah, in 3D CG even simple stuff can be challenging and pretty time consuming, but we can get better at this stuff and make better and faster stuff and more conscious stuff, doing in a more ordered, logical way that won't be disturbing for schedules or on time, so calculate things better. So the shoes is the last piece of clothes which remain, so it's sort of Arabic or Persian oriental shoes. After so there's just shoes remaining, then retake, oh, the hair, okay, maybe the hair I can analyze later, it will depend. Then retakes of the adjustments to body mesh geometry, then cloth mesh, yeah, body, then cloth costume, right? Then retake sculpt, okay. Maybe topology too. It will depend little details. Then skin, this might be for later. But yeah, it should be at some point here. If we get this, yeah, adjustments here, maybe some. The character would be ready for, yeah. Revise shaders, yeah. Yeah, like hair, costume. Yeah, basically that. And the armature is a big stuff, a big topic, so I'm a bit scared to go back to rigging after a while, but I'm making rigging tutorials meanwhile, and it's just that this character, yeah, I have made a new melt rigging solution, very expressive. I was inspired by the Universal Sonic Melt Rig, then some sort of Boolean and geometry node solutions, and that's why the character doesn't have a mouth right now, because I'll have to make like the last solution for that it worked. Apparently it all worked fine. It worked so well that I was scary. No, it can't be serious, but yeah. So I have demonstrated this in some past lives, maybe more than 1 month ago actually. It was right after I finished the Universal Sonic Mount rig live stream, so not uh, relatively recent, but maybe more than 1 month ago. Then I went to make the characters more stylist, more low poly, right? Super low poly instead of medium low poly, and then, as I call it, and then I found that in my research with booleans and geometry nodes, it was possible with a simple setup and some smart approach to get something just as Universal Sonic Mount Rig, but with another method, not relying so that much on the armature deform. Still using armature deform, right? Skinning method, but with some joining of geometries to geometry nodes. So the ellipse would be and booleans, of course, to create the whole so that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying, and see you tomorrow. I'll be back, and then we complete the shoes, and then I'll see what can go next in this list. So close to get to the rigging part, because this character is mostly complete. The rest is just retakes, right? Retakes here and there on the mesh, and that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Take care. Happy blending. See you soon.